Hey, good morning, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back from the dead, right? I apologize. I am so sorry for the last few days getting on camera looking like and feeling terrible, looking like anything goes. I am so sorry for that because I was feeling bad and I should have just took my rest, I still want to do the march, the march thing, the march, the intentional marching of March thing. I still am going to do that. I feel much better. I hope you watched my last two videos and didn't judge too harshly because I was looking kind of rough and I was feeling bad. I had a sinus attack. Sinuses make you have body aches, your hands and arms, your headache, your legs might be hurting. And in the Midwest, I don't know where you all are, but in the Midwest around this time of year it's kind of bad. It's really bad, the air quality and stuff like that. So I had a sinus attack. I just took some Benadryl and did some Aleve, and that helped relieve my sinuses, and I just laid around all day. But those videos I made, please excuse them. Because I wasn't feeling well and I should have been taking my rest, and I just came on looking any kind of way, and I'm not going to do that anymore. It's kind of embarrassing when you go back and you look at your video and you be like, oh my God. But yeah, I got up this morning and kind of freshened up my face. So this is the okra water from the other night that I made. It's good and ready now because you probably can't, I can't even, yeah, you can see the slime a little bit, right? But it's going to be okay. So I'm drinking it. And the lime is what's taking away the bitterness and the yuck of the okra. Because like I said, I don't eat okra. I don't do this every day. I do it, if I can think of it, I do it twice a week. It helps your gut. It helps your skin. It helps with inflammation in the body. We don't want inflammation in our body nowhere. And it helps with menopausal symptoms, if you know what I mean, because of the slime. And at first I was having very romantic dreams. I'm not playing. I was having romantic dreams when I started doing this. So you may experience it, you may not, I don't know. But I did. Or Holly can romance and stuff in my dreams. or Hallmark romance, whatever, movie. So I'm drinking it down. Just go for it. Some people, they put them in bottles this large. I can't do that again. This is enough because when I get down to the bottom, it really gets kind of bitter. Now I can eat fried okra, coated and everything. I'm going to try that, but I guess because of the water, the way it just, digests real fast, it comes down in your system and to your gut. It doesn't have to break down like when you're chewing your food and stuff like that. And your body got to break it down and distribute it and everything. The liquid goes right on in, like if you was drinking an alcoholic beverage. Go right on in. So I'm finished. Excuse me. Oh, I need to brush it. See, my sinuses, man. My sinuses are dripping. So I'm about to make me some breakfast. And then I'm going to the gym. And I'm going to get on the treadmill and walk. I'm going to do a gentle workout today. And I'm going to try to do some planks because I want to be able to do planks again. Planks are very good for you. It's overall strength training. When you up on your elbows or whatever, and you what is that? And you're pulling, you're supporting your own weight, so it's good for your core. And when I used to belly dance, we used to do it on the side, actually side planks, and then we used to move, do a shimmy or two. We'd do a shimmy. I was young. That was back in 2000 and I think it was 2005 when I started belly dancing, and it was so much fun, and it was a good workout. I'm thinking about going back to it again. I'm going to show you all some of my outfits that I have. I'm not going to put them on, okay? But I'll show you some of my outfits that I have for belly dance. And we did everything from the cymbals. We did everything. I can still do it. Let me see. I can still do some moves, but my lower back is a mess now. But I'm going to start doing it again, incorporating that into my workouts so that I can work different areas. But at any rate, I'm cooking breakfast. I'm cooking the potatoes and eggs and sausage. White potato this morning. Yesterday I had made me a sweet potato for breakfast. It was good. It was really good. Cause I put it in the microwave because, a potato takes 2.5 hours in the oven. And then, why not put it in the microwave? So, that's what I do. I think I need a little more olive oil. So I'm putting olive oil in my skillet. And I usually use, I cut it up and I usually use kosher salt. I have so many seasonings. I had to clean my cabinet out. I use the kosher salt and the onion powder. And what else? Let's see here. And I use a little paprika. Because I like brown, it's just something in my head. I just like brown food, like crispy looking, whatever, right? And I use a little bit of, if I can find it. Oh, where are you? See, this is why I have so many, falling all out. Yeah. Oh, and I use smoky mesquite seasoning. I'm not getting paid for this, Weber, but this is what I use. It's really good. I use this, in when I barbecue and stuff sometime. I use it in my 7-layer salad too. It's good in 7-layer salad. You just can't go crazy with it. You got that barbecue smoke in there, and if you're having a barbecue and you put this in the 7-layer salad, if you make it, it kind of sets it off and goes with everything, with the barbecue thing. But anywho, so let me cut up my potato. My counter is, I guess, it's clean. And no, it's clean. Yeah, dang, I did it too long in the microwave. It's so soft. I usually like it to be a little hard. So I cut it up and I leave the skin on. And I put it in olive oil in my little skillet. Y'all want to see? Y'all can see. See? And put my seasonings in. That's it. This is a big potato. I usually use yellow potatoes, but I haven't. I haven't bought any in a while. I'd be buying all that stuff and it just go to waste because, you know, basically it's just me. You know, I live basically, you know, I live by myself until I have company. You know, my guy come over, something like that. And he doesn't eat like this because he's scared to eat potatoes with the skin on. Who does that? There's a lot of fiber in that. Good for ya. Fiber is good for ya. So I just put in, you know, some onion powder and little, like I said, paprika organic. I try to stay as organic as I can, but with all this processed crap out here. A little salt. And again, just a little mesquite seasoning. And I wait for it. Stir it up as I go. Make it brown. You know, crispy. And that's that. And so I'm going to make some scrambled eggs with cheese. And some, I made my chicken sausage already. So what are you all doing today? Like I said, you know, I got up and I got myself together for this video a little bit. I'm going to the gym, as you can see. And I'll probably just run some errands and stuff like that today. It's a gloomy day. On gloomy days like this, I do not like gloomy days. Because sometimes it bothers my mental. It does. I didn't know it was such a thing as for seniors, for older people or whatever. And it's sundown syndrome. It's called sundown syndrome. And where I first learned of it was when my father was in the VA hospital. He was a veteran. He was a World War II veteran. Shout out to the veterans, okay? You know, he was very up in age. You know, he was like in his 90s when he started going down or whatever, going home. And so he, one night the nurse called me about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, and he was having a fit. And he was saying, get these kids away from me. He meant the little doctors, little interns, you know. Get these kids, what are these kids doing in my room, you know. And I had to talk to him, and I said, Daddy, you know, it's okay, it's okay. That, you know, anybody that's taking care of a parent, God bless you, an aging parent. It takes a lot of patience. It takes a delicate balance because you're still their child, but you have to kind of tell them and urge them what to do. And they don't like that. And I don't blame them because they're the parents. But anywho, so when I spoke to the social worker, I was like, yeah, you know, I was telling her what happened. And she said, yeah, that's a part of sundown, what we call sundown syndrome. After, you know, it gets dark or something like that, they may get depressed or something like that, you know. And I never knew about that until then, what it was. I also put parsley on there to make it kind of cute, that's all. These little seasonings are really good for you. But yeah, it's a real thing. It's a real thing, y'all. As you know, that's why the older people, sometimes they move to Florida and Arizona to get that sun, you know, and keep you from getting depressed and keep you, you know, motivated. And the vitamin D. And as black people, we always are short on vitamin D because we have melanin in our skin. And the sun, we can be in the sun all day long, but the melanin in our skin blocks the sun, which in turn make us low in vitamin D. So you got to keep your vitamin D levels up, know what they are. It prevents a lot of disease. It causes a lot of disease with lack of vitamin D, especially in menopausal women. See, I do my little research, y'all. I do my little research. So anyway, yes, sundown syndrome. Watch it, okay? You know, if you get blue and down a little bit when it's, you know, gloomy outside, know that you're not going crazy. It's a real thing, okay? So, yeah. So after I do this, just gonna make my eggs with cheese. I am not eating all of this. I got a plate full of it, so I'm not eating all that. I'm a sloppy cook. Stuff all on the floor. But yeah, try the okra water. You'll be surprised. You know your digestive system will thank you. You know, and you don't have to have it approved by your doctor. So you don't have to run. Can I get some okra water? It's what was that? That's weird. It's natural. So you don't have to ask your doctor nothing. I guess we must have had a power surge. Hear my alarm and the damn TV and froze. Lord, I hope we ain't getting attacked. So, but anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna mix this up and I'll get right back with you all. Hold on. Like I said, the TV didn't freeze. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. I'm back. So yeah, just making this eggs. Put my little salt in there, my little paprika, and a little bit of cheese. Just a little. I like this gourmet cheese. I just put like just a little bit in there. You don't need I don't need a lot of cheese. And I meant to do 1 egg because the eggs are large eggs. I had to turn the damn camera off and now I gotta edit. I hate editing. But yeah, I'm gonna try to keep this YouTube channel going. It's kind of hard though. I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of hard. You know, you sit up and you just try to think of things and hope somebody will watch it and this, that, and the other, and you know, people will click away. people will click away after 2 minutes or 1 minute. They don't like how you look, anything like that. Just it's crazy, yo. You know, I look at my numbers, and sometimes the subscribers, you know, they'll increase and then they'll decrease by 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, but that's fine too, you know. Everybody has their choices, okay, and their preferences. That's fine and dandy. I understand. I understand. So I'm cooking all this, and I'm kind of full from just, I don't know, from yesterday. I'm going to make some tea. Some of my favorite tea, black chai, vanilla black chai. And I'm going to have breakfast. And then I'm going to go to the gym after I read a little, study a little. Because I have to start doing that too. Because you know the end is definitely coming near, y'all. So this is my breakfast. I plated it for you. What's up? Okay, y'all. Thanks for watching. I'm going to let you go now so I can get on with my day as well as yours. Please like and subscribe. That would be great. And I'll be glad to have you. Once again, my name is Thick Chick J, a.k.a. Ava, A-V-A. I've been thinking about changing the name of my channel, too. That's a mouthful, Thick Chick. And you all have a great day on purpose. Remember, intentionally marching in March. On to a better you.